the last 2 weekends we had to cancel. Well, I guess it ended up getting rescheduled, postponed for the following weekend, and then we ended up just canceling the event altogether. That was the Northwoods Nordic CCSA invite, hosted by UWGB, and we just had a really cold spell, I think really across the country through the last couple weeks. And when it gets really below 0 degrees Fahrenheit, then you really risk frostbite, not just of your skin and extremities, but potential respiratory issues as well. And this year especially, we're not willing to put anybody at risk with those cold weather conditions. You know, the racers as well as all the other event participants. As we know, it takes a lot to put on these events, and you have a lot of volunteers out there getting exposed as well. So it was the right call, and we made early calls, which I think was good. Just allow all the teams to just prepare with their training and really focus on good training block through the last couple weeks, and not have to make these last minute adjustments that I think wouldn't have set us up as well for the championship season as well. Yeah, the team is hungry to compete for sure. I mean, with having the last 2 weekends off, the student athletes, they took advantage of an awesome training block, and we really needed that to really be able to make some improvements through this competition season. It can be hard to really make improvements in your training when you have races week in and week out, right? Because you're recovering from the past weekend, and then you're just focusing on your preparations for the next weekend when you have these back-to-back race weekends. But when you have a good bye period, which we did, we can really put in good training development. So improving your fitness for the next races, as well as working on things like, technical gains that now that we have amazing snow and got just hammered with snow, you can really take advantage of those things. And our student athletes did, and man, they're showing it in training. They're hungry and the energy is high. And when you're having to kind of pull the reins back a little bit, that it's a good sign. And we really felt that in training. So we're fired up to begin this championship season and know that we're in a great place physically, mentally, emotionally to really go for it now. I think one exciting thing about this upcoming weekend is that we actually haven't competed at this venue before. In the monotony of this year, being really, I think, controlled and restricted in so many capacities, it's going to be awesome to really switch up the environment, right? And create something, give them a new opportunity. And I think in a way, that's it's nice to go to venues that you're familiar with, because you know how the courses ski, and you know how to really plan your strategy and your tactics to execute the best race performance that you can. But we're going to achieve that by going there and being able to get in a good pre-race day the day before. So we're still really confident that we're gonna really have a great plan in place for each individual and how they need to execute the race plans. But I think it's obviously a little bit more motivating this year to be able to go and race at a whole new venue, right? Rather than just go across 3 venues and doing the same thing week in and week out. It's going to be fun to create a new environment in that sense.